Oh man, we're here, man. I think everybody knows why we're here, man. We're back sooner than before, sooner than ever. Everybody knows why we're here, man.
You think they know why we here? What, you think they know why we here today? Cause we do this shit all the time, Sean. They can't think. They can't know why we here.
I think fans put two and two together. They see things. They see other interviews I do. They see blogs posting it. They see your name being brought up.
Okay, let's talk then. Let's see why we're here then.
So what are you wearing right now? Is this a doctor suit?
Man, this is a new doctor suit, homie.
That boy got a mean ass cuff on his jeans. I ain't gonna lie, that boy just snap. Merch, that boy ain't come crazy with the fit. I got buku stacks,
doctorate degree. So I've been given an honorary doctorate degree by the nation, homie. I'm the new doctor. I'm the new minister for black people. So I minister healing by way of words. I diagnose them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and psychologically.
Clean as hell, bro.
I'm an expert in diagnosing.
Oh, okay. Because at first, I know Foolio's mom is a nurse, so I didn't know if that was a.
I'm a doctor. I ain't no nurse, nigga. Yeah, she got to do what the doctor say do. Yeah, she only went so far. So she minister medication is given by the doctor. I minister real healing by way of words.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't belittle a nurse though, because people, based off Foolio's music, people assumed his mom to be a hood rat or.
She is. Some of them little boys in the rap song say they go have her going back to snorting cocaine.
What?
One of them said in the rap song, I can't think, I heard it the other day. But one of them said something about his mama. And they said she used to snort cocaine in the rap song. So she might have been a hood rat mama. She raised the boy in the ghetto, single parent mom. Boy got put out at 14 years old. Them hood rat babies. Most women who are not hood rats, their children ain't getting put out at 14 years old. They're not ending out on their own at 16 years old.
Facts.
Most mothers are gonna go to extreme measures to keep their children from being in the streets as children, teenagers. So I
work out. I'm strong as hell.
His sister's a teacher.
I don't mean shit. I know plenty of hood rat teachers that work at A.M. Payton, Maud I. Logan, or Sam Houston High School. Them hoes get high and all kind of shit. Nigga, teachers and nurses, man, them ain't nothing but some executive hoes, that's all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your name came up in the interview, and I mean, she voiced her dislike for you. I explained that Foolio, you told me Foolio threatened you before, that said he was gonna smack you.
Why she say she don't like me? She don't know me.
I guess she says you're too old to be doing the things you do on the internet.
She's too old to be getting shot.
Wow.
My mama ain't never been shot. My grandmama ain't never been shot. My mama house ain't never been shot up. She too old to not have a man.
Wow.
And she too young to be bearing a son. So who give a fuck if I'm too old to be acting like this online? I'm playing a character. This is not who I am in real life. I've become a millionaire from playing this character. So how am I too old to become successful? So let me just say this to Foolio's mama. I had no idea who your son was. I heard his music. And at the time, he just had made a polarizing song at a graveyard with dead people. So when I saw this, he was just making this song. Who wouldn't be about that? So she's meaning. So let me just say this, homie.
Appreciate that follow.
Me as a young man, and I'm an older man, close to her age. Her disrespectful demon son said that he was gonna do physical harm to me because I commented about a video he made against dead people at a graveyard. He said he would slap me. If I was her, I wouldn't have no problem with me and my son done threatened him. So she got to be a hood rat mama. I sat and listened to that woman make justifications and excuses for her son's behavior. Not once did she hold him accountable. Me and my brother,
she held him accountable.
His children.
She held him accountable.
My brother just come home from doing 31 years for a murder he committed at 17 years old. My mother never made excuses for us. When we would complain about it's hard on us, and my mother would remind us that you guys are responsible for taking somebody's life. I still get to come see you, son. That other mother can't go see her baby. I don't hear that woman talking like that. I heard that woman make excuses for him making a song at a graveyard. What she say? Oh, that wasn't a real graveyard. Come on, mama. That's why that boy dead. And he got killed in a horrible way. So I know she can't sleep good at night. That's one of those mothers who condone their children's wrongdoing. When my brother committed a murder case, my mama made him turn himself in. My brother committed a murder case. My mama made him turn himself in.
Damn.
Because my mother don't
it's on my Twitch.
condone our wrongdoing. Mama say what's right is right and wrong is wrong. So when mama want to know who's right and who's wrong. So I'm listening to his mama. I'm saying, man, that's one of them ghetto hoes. Because if she a nurse, why she didn't get out the ghetto? Why she leave him stuck out there? I remember I used to run away from home at 13 years old. Every house I went to, every friend I knew, my mama went to their house. So when I came to their house, guess what? They mama and they big brother them saying, man, your mama was over here looking for you. You can't stay here. Miss White, he over here.
Envy Charleston gonna beat your ass, the gang. I ain't gonna lie.
My mama don't know what we doing in the streets. Bitch. How does this woman know so much about what her son is doing in the streets if she don't know nothing about it?
I think social media played a big part.
Man, so my mom ain't on social media. How do social media play a big part? How can she be a nurse and learn all this from social media? How does she know so much about her son's street activity?
I think all the parents knew.
What's up, Slim?
And Young and Ace and Queso and all these parents knew each other.
Wasn't Queso daddy involved in one of the murders?
Bibby's son. I mean, Bibby's dad.
No. Wasn't Queso? Didn't Queso daddies tell on him?
Yep. So Queso allegedly killed Bibby.
So, but Queso daddy is in jail because he was part of the crime, right? So what it sounds like, all these parents. So it sounds like all of these parents, for the most part, condoned it. Because if my son having problems like that, boy, we finna leave. I love you so much. I'm gonna do what my mama did when she had my little sister. My mama took an early retirement from General Motors so she can be a more present parent in my little sister's life compared to when she was working at General Motors when me and my brother was in school. My mother took an early retirement so she can be more present in my sister's life. As a parent, you gotta make whatever sacrifice you have to make. But that's what happened when you ain't got no man trying to raise a boy. That's what happened when you a black woman with a job. So it sounds like she probably one of them mothers that focused more on her career, and her son had very little parental supervision, so he got to roam and hang in the streets, and she was cool with that.
She said she reached out to other parents, but the parents were shy away from.
I was shy away from her too. When at the end of my son's funeral, we playing this song. You seen at the end of that funeral I was shy away from a mother like that too, because we not fit to play this mess outside the church house at my baby's funeral, and this is the reason he's dead. This song is the reason this little mother. So they put a hump in the ground. Listen, man, let me stop this right here. Man, listen, my nigga. They wanted to kill that boy so bad, the same nigga that killed him gave him the pirate nub last year.
Yeah.
Homie.
They say the shell casings are matching from the last shooting.
See, when you're a disciplinary parent, your children still honor your words, even when they get grown. Homie, to this day, I don't cuss in front of my mama. I ain't never put a blunt up in front of my mouth, in front of my mama. When I used to smoke cigarettes, my mother have never seen me put a cigarette up to my mouth. My mother never seen me drink a beer or alcohol, and I've never done that in front of my mother, and I'm 47 years old. So I don't know what, she one of them new mamas. She one of them mamas, he probably used to hear his mama getting in the house. So I sat and I watched that interview. I say this woman is justifying in front of my mama.
This nigga
When I
got
used to
it.
smoke cigarettes, my
That
mother
nigga
have never
said
seen me put
she
a
one of the
cigarette
mothers
up
used to
to
hear
my
her
mouth.
getting fucked in the house.
My mother never seen me drink a beer or alcohol. I've never done that in front of my mother. I'm 47 years old.
What the fuck wrong with this nigga?
So I don't know what. She one of them new mamas. She one of them mamas. He probably used to hear his mama getting in the house.
Damn.
So I sat and I watched that interview. I say this woman is justifying, blaming, and making excuses for her dead gangster demon son. And I just want to let her know he got what he deserved. Her son deserved to be killed.
I want to say this too, though. I mean, the whole entire interview, she never called him Foolio. She called him Charles.
That's his name. He ain't no Foolio. He wasn't no fool.
But it goes back to what you say about there's the character and then there's the real person.
Well,
No
I never
fool.
heard Mo 3 mother when we had the Murder Change Me event. I never heard Mo 3 mother reference him as Mo 3.
Appreciate
She
that
kept
follow.
saying Lil Melvin. When I went to Nipsey's funeral, I never heard anybody say Nipsey other than Big Sam. Everybody kept saying Earmus. So that's the point I've been trying to make. And
Homie.
I just want to let her know, I don't know Charles. I know Foolio, and the first time I met him, he threatened to harm me, slap me, an elder. Very disrespectful.
God.
And my response was, you ain't never slapped a nigga that'll kill you. And from what I heard, he ain't never slapped a nigga. He just been rapping about people getting killed, and based on what he's been rapping about, other people been doing the shooting. But he wasn't no shooter. He wasn't no fighter. He was a little bitty nigga about my size, if not smaller, talking tough on the beats. And looks like every time he was getting shot at, he wasn't shooting back. He wasn't ever prepared for what he was rapping about.
Foolio was a little bit taller. He's probably 6'1".
He looked skinny, the motherfucker. I ain't talking about height. I'm talking about weight. That nigga was.
Yeah. He's probably weighed up about your size.
And after they shot him, he probably went to 85 pounds. What it looked like. So all I'm saying is, homie, as a mother, and the thing that I've said about her son's rap persona, I can get it that she don't agree with what I'm saying. But for her to say I don't like him and I'm too old, ma'am, I'm playing a character. I'm playing a character. And my character has never physically hurt anybody. Nobody has came up dead because of my character. I say a lot of things.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Your
I'm gonna
son
keep it
done a
above.
lot of things.
Them damn, what's the names, bro? Shit, what them bitches called, chat? Fuck. Oh, yeah. That nigga cuffs so fucking big, bro. That nigga cuffs huge,
So I want to
man.
remind people again, because I have to keep saying this every 6 months when we talk about Charleston. Actions speak louder than words, my nigga. I ain't never hurt nobody. Never in my life have I shot a gun at a black man. I went to the boys' home, nigga, because we killed a white man. I've never broken into a black person's house. I've never stomped a nigga in the head. I've never committed crimes to my people, homie. So he was doing this. And like I said, homie, he worked hard to get killed.
According to what his mom told me, the dad passed away when he was 14, and she noticed the change in Foolio, Charles, as time went by. But that really affected him. He lost his dad and his grandmom around the same time.
So that means she was at work and he was at home by himself with no counseling, no therapy, no football coach. I remember my mother was trying to get us put into extracurricular activities. My mother was going out trying to go get mentors, whether that was my uncles, some of her male cousins, to try to come interact with her boys. See, it's the mama's job to try to find her boy somebody to connect with, since they can't connect with the nigga she. So she mean to tell me from 14 to now, she ain't been no nigga Julio could have connect with and been a mentor to? Because a positive male image can replace a father figure. I'm sure she somebody that could have played stepdaddy to that little ugly motherfucker. So I heard what she's saying, but the apple don't fall too far from the tree, Miss Lady.
I mean,
you as a child is a reflection of your parents. That's why they say when you leave out of this house, nigga, you go do this because you are a reflection of how you was raised. You are a reflection of your upbringing.
I asked her though. I said, if you could go back, is there anything you would have done different?
She said no. That's when I knew. That's when I knew she was a horrible mother. Because even as a parent, as good as I think I am as a day one daddy, if I can go back and do something different, I will go back and do a lot of things different. Because as parents, we don't know what to do in the beginning.
Facts.
And as for a single mother, homie, we would all go back and do something different. That's how I know she got to be f***ed up to say I wouldn't change nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, she said he always had a roof over his head, never struggling, always had food.
Jeffrey Dahmer always had a roof over his head, always had food. But his mama wasn't at home. His daddy wasn't at home.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
The roof over the head and the food don't raise me. The roof and the food don't teach me manners. It don't teach me morals, principles. It don't give me dignity. It don't teach me integrity. So what the f she talking about? He always had a roof and food over his head. So did Charles Manson.
I'm tired of fuck.
Ted Bundy. Don't mean shit. The absence of your mother and your father. What did she teach him? Obviously, she didn't teach him no manners. What did she teach him? How did she raise him?
But see, that's the struggle of being a single parent is you have to work, you have to sacrifice hours.
My mother took an early retirement
from
General Motors because she saw when she had her 2 boys, working this General Motors job caused her to work more than being at home so she could provide this great life for us. Once we got in trouble because our mother wasn't at home, homie, when we get out of school, mom at work.
Hold on, let me go get a water.
We want to play football. Mama can't take us to football practice. Nigga, we playing football. We want to look in the stands and see mama. That's the motivation to keep going. But nigga, mama at work. Mama got to work to keep all this roof. So guess what? The instructions is it take a village to raise a child. Not only do it take a village to raise a child, it also says train up a child. So most black parents think just giving you
what?
Her getting and bust up.
The second one, she getting treated like a hoe.
Said the second one, you getting treated like a hoe.
I mean, she is being a hoe.
You food, shelter, and clothing, and raising you is good enough. It says train. So what have we trained our children in?
Get slutty.
Manners, respect, discipline, work, exercise. So who's training this little motherfucker while he eating noodles? Because she say he like to eat noodles. Who making the noodles? Him or her? Do we get breakfast in the morning? When he get in trouble in school, is there discipline? Is there consistent discipline? I didn't hear her talk about none of that. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. The root and the fruit is one and the same. I'm gonna say that again. The roots and the fruit, nigga. So meaning the root of a tree. They go all the way down to the ground. They stretch out that way. Those are the roots. The fruit that hangs from the tree is the same as the root because it's attached to the tree. So nigga, that's her baby. That demon come out of her.
She said that
Phone out.
And I never heard her
what the fuck you can do predictions now?
Homie, my mother would never talk to you. My mother would never do a Say Cheese TV interview. My mother would never come online after I'm dead and talk to anybody. Because what would she talk to y'all for? And she just buried me. Why? I ain't got nothing to say to y'all and I just buried my baby. Y'all. Unless I need this money he trying to pay me. I'm not finna talk to y'all and I just buried my baby.
You said what?
And my baby was one of the most disrespectful rappers outside of King Von. How can I come stand on a platform and make any excuses and any justification?
20.
I'm gonna denounce this behavior. I remember I
I'm
stole
tired
a
of
car
fuck.
one
I ain't gonna
time,
lie.
homie.
Yeah.
I was going to Hutchinson Junior High. My cousin was going to Gun.
Hey, shout out to Hutch. I went to Hutch too.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
crazy.
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, my cousin was
Purple
going
and
to
gold,
Gun.
man. Purple and gold. Chaparrals.
Yes, sir. Of Chaparral. So we was a little bit more hood over here by Pebble Creek in the Hutch.
Yeah.
The Gun kids over there in Pantego were kind of well to do. Homie, I
Yep.
went over there and taught them niggas how to steal cars. Everybody get caught, I get away. My cousin get caught. Me and him snuck out the house together. When my mama and his mama went to the juvenile detention center to go pick him up, first thing my mama want to know is where is Charleston? I know he was with y'all. The police didn't know I was with them niggas. My mama know. My mama know, homie. Where is Charleston? I know he was with y'all because I ain't came back home yet, so now I'm considered a runaway. My mama didn't care about me getting in trouble. My mama cared about me being held accountable and responsible for making wrong choices and decisions so I can learn from this. But if you keep rescuing me, you keep making excuses for me, you keep justifying and blaming, I ain't gonna never accept full responsibility. And I ain't gonna never learn to be a man because part of being a man is accepting responsibilities for your actions.
Facts.
Yeah. So she said she was very aware. She said that every time he would drop a diss record, she would beg him to delete it.
I would put him out my house. I would put my son out my house.
But now your son is in risk of being shot for real because
Yeah, I know. Get out this goddamn house, nigga, because you playing gangster. You playing gangster, you talking gangster. You not gonna put me and your sister's life in danger, nigga. Go on out there and be gangster, boy. But don't come back to this house. In this whole town, Jacksonville ain't that big, my nigga.
It's huge. No, Jacksonville's huge.
It ain't that big for what they was doing.
Reeling.
Well,
Billering.
size-wise, it's bigger than
Man,
damn near
True,
bigger
that's
than
me.
Houston.
What's up, Mike?
It ain't that big for what they were doing, homie. It ain't that big for what they was doing. That's how they was able to do it. Because they seeing each other, homie. It ain't that big for them. Homie, he should have left. She should have made him leave. And if I respect my mother and my mother's expressing her concerns to me, nigga, when my mama gets shot, I'm getting away from my mama. When my mama got shot, y'all shoot my mama 8 times.
Bro, I'm reading your Twitch name.
I'm gonna get away from my mama and them, homie.
Dribbling.
Because this happened because of me. I've never brought no trouble and no harm to my mother's house. Never. Never, my nigga. So I don't understand her or him.
How much power does a
Bro, he
single
is
mother
with the
have?
facts.
No.
Especially when they have when they're having sons that are bigger than them.
Single mothers got a lot of power.
You think so?
If you've been popping their ass since they were 6 months old, 2 years old, boy, if you've been disciplining that kid, and cause yeah, hell yeah, they got a lot of power. Nigga, I was scared of my mama up until 14.
I think these kids are different.
No, they ain't. Nigga, I done seen some schools where them mamas come in and them kids, most little boys are scared of their mamas, homie. But what happened is, mothers like his and these other mothers have these niggas so young. They raise them up like they little boyfriends. Oh, he the man of the house. So they let a lot of stuff go when they 2, 3, 4, 5. It's cute then. No. Stop. No, mommy. Who you telling no? Come here. Pop that ass. But if you let him make it, he gonna know
Pop
your
that
ass.
Oh, shit.
Say, boy, get in here. Huh? Who you saying huh to? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Y'all sit y'all ass down somewhere. And nigga sit down, nigga. I been out here now, no noise in there. Nigga don't make now no noise. Nigga did
bro.
that until he was a teenager.
Bro.
Nigga would have to
Bro.
run away
He
from
knows
mama,
something.
nigga, to try to go be grown. Our mothers didn't know what we were doing, nigga. We got to the house, we pulled our pants up before we walk in. Visine in our eyes so mama don't see our red, our cologne on. Because It's not that we feared our mothers, we respected them, nigga. Because they was real mothers. Consistent discipline, my nigga, structure.
No, I hear you,
He
but
talking that shit. I can't
2024 social media era. These kids are bigger than ever. Like some of these kids are 14 years old, 6'5", 200 pounds.
I wouldn't give a
Aha,
damn
what
if
you
your
on,
kid got
twin?
9 feet tall,
Appreciate that raid, twin.
When you been in their life from here, and you been a presence, homie, they don't do that. I'm telling you, nah, homie, they don't do that. It's only when you haven't been there, or you been inconsistent, or you was getting high, you was partying, you was fucking, and then you got it together later, when they was later in life. But when you start from here, putting that mother, burping them, changing the diaper,
Sure, twin.
slapping their hand, popping their butt, enrolling them in school. When they get in trouble at school, you on their ass.
Bro. I'm
My
with my
son one of
kids.
them babies, nigga. He ain't never disrespected me.
I peep that when he comes around.
Nigga, my son ain't never bucked me, nigga.
Was it watching
He
Ace?
a
He don't
2003
listen?
baby.
But you were in his life though.
She's supposed to be in his life. I've never disrespected my mother, Sean.
Bellerin.
I go in the room and do this. Yeah, to mama. But mama don't know I did that, nigga. Yeah, nigga do that to mama in the room. But nigga, she don't know I did that, nigga. So I don't, homie, I just know the presence of a consistent parent,
Bro, Charleston
they
White
don't get
funny
the
as
same
hell,
disrespect as other parents get who maybe not be so consistent in disciplining their children. Our mothers would pop us in the mouth, hit a nigga across the head. Nah, homie. And then we had other people who would reinforce this. Our uncles, our grandparents. Say, boy, I heard you was over there talking back to your mama. Say, boy, your mama say you got in trouble at school the other day. So we had a village,
My dude's
homie.
trying to smoke
Yeah.
because apparently she
So
smelled
what
it.
I heard her say is, she kept him in the hood with very little parental supervision, and she had no desire to move him out of there, knowing that he could possibly be killed even after he was shot. I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me and my children to make it, homie. Even moving out of a location that's not beneficial for us. Especially if I'm a nurse or a doctor.
I salute you. I know she's gonna see this.
And
I
then
know
you
it's a
laughing.
rough time for
Say
her.
cheese laughing. What the fuck?
And I just salute you for keeping it respectful.
Or
Because I know
Kissy
how you
at-
could get.
yeah,
Yeah.
bathroom.
No, I don't want to disrespect her because she have a right to her feelings, homie. And I wouldn't like nobody who done said the things about my son.
They been asking for you like 20 minutes, bro.
But when I look at it, he don't know my son.
Definitely gonna whoop my
but
kids.
what's out here? So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He don't know my son. But what's being put out here? That's why I'm saying to her, she really don't know me based on the character that she see online. So she have a right to that.
Hey, Slim.
Yeah.
Billerin.
Foolio wasn't a felon. Based off what
Blaren.
she's telling me, he was a good kid.
How?
That's why she feels like she was a good mom. He wasn't a felon. He never did.
But how can she feel like he's a good mom? Homie, what good mom allows their kid to be put out at 14 and be in the streets at 16, get shot? What good mom does that? What good mom lets
I
him
know
go
I'm
live
able
somewhere
to
else
know
as a
this
16-year-old?
Oh,
What
bullshit,
good
fucking whooping.
mom does that? I remember my mama put my brother in an adolescent home, homie, to try to get him some
Bro,
help.
Slim, she is not in Twitch
When he
chat, bro.
started
She in
becoming
both.
angry and violent,
She
and
just
getting in
typed the
trouble, my
kid.
mama put him in an adolescent home to get him some help. So, come on, how you a good kid? And what concerns me is she know too much about the kid's business, homie, and she know detailed stuff. She kind of remind me of Mama Duck, who was, she know too much detailed stuff about the kid's business and
I
their
know.
beats, homie.
Trust me.
She didn't allow a lot of the stuff to come to the home though, based off what she told me. Duck Mom was the hangout spot. Her spot wasn't the hangout spot. She knew a lot based off of the parents, it seemed like, because they all grew up together.
How do all the parents know what's going on with the kids? The kids ain't telling mom and dad and them what's going on unless they sitting around engaging. We not telling mom and them who we drilling and spinning on. How they know? How she knows so much about? Man, if I was to die right now, my mama wouldn't know what happened. Nigga, when that shit happened in the barbershop, my mama don't know what went on. Nigga, my mama don't know.
I'm a part to this
bitch. I'm
bitch.
having these conversations. We keeping these things from mama. Because I want my mother to see me a certain kind of way. Most of children want their parents to see them in a certain kind of way. So I hear what she's saying, homie, but her son made a lot of people cry. So now it's her time to cry. He reaped what he sowed. And she getting what he gave out.
Hey, pause the bit at 28:33. Chat, say that. I'm finish this. Bro, I did know I was tired, but I didn't want to lie to y'all and tell y'all I was streaming today. I told the Discord, too bad you're not in it. The fuck.